Well, I'm back at the scene or the location of where I set up the last trail or the previous trail cam. It's been here almost a month. It'll be a month tomorrow, so looking forward to hopefully finding it and actually seeing what's on there, if it's still there. But on my way to that location, I've come across this. A nice little tree break, probably a good 5.5 foot off the ground. It's definitely very old. And over in the distance I can see another tree that's splintered. That looks pretty natural though. I don't know. Fingers crossed the camera's still in its location. It's an absolute cracking spring day today. Temperatures in the high 20s, maybe even crack the 30s today. Got a beautiful northwesterly breeze. Hopefully the breeze will stay around most of the day. And just to give you some idea of the terrain, pretty steep. So I'll be making my way down there, seeing what I can have a sneaky peek at. And then I'll probably make my way back up around the western side of the mountain, back up to the car. Fingers crossed we might even find a snake or a lizard or two. The cicadas are out. Yes! One trail cam intact. You beauty! Still there. Got a massive big rock face up there. I'm not going to leave it here. I'm going to take it today and I'm going to change the SD card and the batteries and then set it up in another location, probably today, further out west. Yes, nobody nicked it. So I'm doing the walkout. It's only just going to be a quick mission, this one, to get the trail camera. And I just found a little sapling tree break. I mean, yeah, of course, with the diameter of that tree, could have easily been a human if they come down this way much. But that top is clearly snapped. And again, facing in the downwards direction of the mountain. I'm not going to read too much into that one because it is a very small sapling, but you know, you got to ask yourself the location. Hang on, is that another one there? No, it's alright, it's just a tree branch. Obviously tree branches can fall in this sort of manner. so I'm not going to go reading too much into these. But that other one earlier was pretty clear. Good 5.5, 6 foot off the ground, almost 6 foot. I tried to get down there, but there's a sheer drop off, a massive big ledge cliff face, probably at least a good 50 metres in height. So I'm not going to bother about going down there today. Keeping my eyes peeled for koalas, and of course all the other sort of Australian fauna. So I found a little animal track of some description. That'd be from rodents and marsupials. Just got to watch your footing around here because it's loose soil and dry and very, very slippery. Dry slippery though. And I don't want to take a tumble down there. Okay, I'm just going to have to go back up through there carefully, make sure I don't slip. These shoes aren't the best, I've already worn off the soles, so traction's a bit of an issue. So I'm going to head back down off Tamborine Mountain and head out west again. It's only, oh, what time is it? Oh geez, 11 o'clock. So I'll get a couple of hours of driving in and then find somewhere else to go. Do a little bit of a reconnaissance trip. Thank God for that breeze. Well, I think I've gone as far around this part of the mountain as I can really go, because I have rock faces up there, and my car's parked up over that rock face, and I don't really want to go traipsing through there and finding out that it's pure rock face around the other side, whereas I can check it from up in the car park area. I'm best off snaking my way back up that ridge line and then across the top, get back to the car and then have a quick look on the other side and see what it's like. So I'm on the western side of Mt Tamborine, overlooking the western side of the Gold Coast essentially, and one of these peaks is Mt Maroon, the one that I climbed last weekend. It could potentially be that one there, the highest one there. There's still a lot of smoke haze from some fires, and up that way's Brisbane. There's an open cut quarry down there, and I'm glad I didn't keep pushing on, because this cliff face goes for a fair way. Only another couple of 100 metres back to the car park. So this is the stuff that intrigues me. Got a little walking track, obviously a lot of human traffic because it's pretty trekked out, but then you've got a little tree break here blocking the path, and of course down there goes into the large cliff face where I was in the last video. But these are the sort of things, like no human's going to be able to pretty much break one of them. You can see the way that's splintered. Only a couple of, 15 centimetres off the base. And then you've got a tree down here. It's leaning up against another bigger tree. We'll see if the base is here. No base. I reckon I could probably lift that myself. I mean, humans could do that quite easily, I'm not doubting that. Oh, that's termite ridden. Probably come from that base there. There's a couple of branches on diagonals, which of course can be natural, I'm not disputing that. Then you've got this big one here, which is propped in between two trees, very close proximity to each other. Like a glove. Obviously been there a long time. And then yeah, we're back on the little walking track that a lot of people, locals and stuff, would use. Well, you folks know how I love creative letterboxes. Check this one out. Pretty cool letterbox. Love it. Oh yeah, he looks like he's alive. Little eastern brown by the looks. Getting some nice sun's rays on this little exposed road. Now these are one of the species I don't mess with. I wouldn't even bother trying to pick him up or touch him. They can be extremely cranky and extremely fast, especially when they've been in the sun for a little while. And my GoPro's not on a pole, extender pole, I'm just holding it with my hand. Got a little nick on the side of one of his scales there. I'm just going to let him be. So on my journey I thought I'd do a quick little stop in at Sommerset Dam. It's one of the largest freshwater dams for the Brisbane region. And as you can see on a Sunday it gets pretty busy. Lots of watercraft and jet skis. Well, I'm back here in Kilcoy in the daytime, home of the Yowie. It's a pretty cool looking statue. So I'm trying to do some research and find some hiking tracks around this way. I found the Sommerset Trail. It's only about 20 k's away from here, so I might head off and do that one and do a twilight hike. Goodbye, Mr. Yowie. So I'm doing a little bit of exploring and I've made my way into the Aguilar National Park. There's some campgrounds in here, the Archer campgrounds, but I've just come across this. Don't mind me, I've got my legs twisted up. Oh. Really big clean snap, and then look at that, it's been stripped, pulled down. Almost looks like it's been pulled down. My arm's stretched as high as it can go. That's probably almost 8 feet. Well, the gantry's 15 kilometres up a dirt track, and I don't know how bad it's going to be, so I'm not going to risk it today. I don't really want to take the Audi down there, so I've turned around and I'm heading back out. But that tree break was very intriguing, the way the bark was pulled down. That was done with force on a perfectly healthy tree.